Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you here. Thank you, Grace. How you doing? How was the night? How was the night? Okay. The night was good, right? Good to know. Good morning from here. So in my last video, I talked about bathing our children when they return back from school in order to avoid them putting food in the mouth with their hands that have not been washed, in order to avoid them from eating germs and some bacteria as well. So today, I just want to share more about how to keep our kids healthy when they are going to daycare, right? So but I want to speak more about the ones that goes to daycare now. We all know in most of these countries in the diaspora, those of us in diaspora, we all know how these things work. In every countries, they have their rules, they have their laws. So there are ways things are being done. So if you're a parent, you know you have a child that goes to daycare. I'm just here to tell you a little bit more on what some of the things you can do to keep your child healthy. If you're the kind of parent or a mom that takes your child to the daycare without giving your child breakfast, please, you have to stop doing that. Okay, you have to feed your child before dropping your child off at the daycare. It's very, very important. So I know sometimes when we take our child to the daycare, we tell them, oh, he or she, my baby haven't eaten. So for them to know that, oh, the baby haven't eaten. But for the newborn, the little ones, even the little and the toddlers, they all have routine. They have time for feeding the babies. So they are not going to break their routine just because of your child. So everything have the time. So you are going to try to feed your child before dropping your child off. Okay, like the toddlers, they have time for morning snacks. There are some daycare, they'll tell you they give the children breakfast when you drop them off before so time or at a particular time. All right. Sometimes your child won't eat that food, just like they do in the house. Trust me, they are not going to come and tell you, oh, your child didn't eat at all today. Like if, except if maybe the child eats throughout the day, the child was unable to eat or to drink, they are going to let you know in that kind of situation. But let's say you drop off your child and you didn't feed your child in the morning before dropping the child off at the daycare. And during the breakfast, the child refused to eat or it just took a little, maybe one scoop of whatever they are giving, maybe one scoop of cereal that morning, and the child didn't want to eat more. They are going to pack up that food and just go do away with it, maybe trash it or something. They cannot force your child to feed your child. They have rules. They have there are ways they do their things. So don't think because, oh, I told them that my child haven't eaten, I know they're going to give my child food. Good. If it fall into the time of breakfast, obviously, or morning snack, your child is going to join. And the thing is, if your child eats with the other children, good. And if your child doesn't eat, that is your own personal business. They don't force children to give them food at the daycare. I just thought I should do this video for people to know, because I know some know and some do not know. They don't force people, children, to give them food at the daycare. So you as a mom or as a parent, you should try to make sure your child eats something before taking your child to the daycare. At least even if it's only that food the child is able to eat for the day, and he or she is able to take little more other snack for the day, at least the child have eaten something to keep that child going for the day. Because if you continue dropping off your child without your child eating, it's going to make that child fall sick. The child is not going to have enough nutrient, enough energy. By so doing, obviously, that child is not going to be an healthy child. So please try to feed your child before dropping your child off at the daycare. They have laws. There are a lot of things that they are trained not to tell you, that they are trained not to disclose to you. When your child refuses to eat his or her food maybe you just took one scoop or two, they are going to tell you, oh, the child had a breakfast. To them, the child has eaten something. But you and I know as a parent, that is not enough. You might have your own way of feeding your child. They are not going to do it the way you're doing yours. So I just decided to drop this video for people to know more about how to keep their children healthy, washing their hands, and making sure they eat before they go to daycare, wash their hands, and once they return back from school or daycare, we should try and make sure they take their bath. Okay, thank you all so much, and God bless you. Until I come your way on my next video about how to keep our children healthy or any other topics that we all can benefit from. Thank you, and God bless you. See you on my next video.
Please don't forget to like this video. It's a short story time I wanted to tell today. And please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What would you do in this woman's case? This story is a real life, and I'm sure most of you must have come across this kind of questions that people will ask. They will respond just commonly, but this happened to someone I know. This There's a family. They've been married for a couple of years. But it got to a stage she was hearing and suspecting her husband might be seeing someone. But as a Christian, she decided not to want to entertain the thought or give much of a listening ear to people, because they will say the more you listen to outsiders or all those gossip, the more your reaction will tell. And before you know it, you will not have a home again, meaning there might be no marriage again. So she decided that in as much as she has not seen it, she doesn't want to listen to gossip, rumors, or anything. So it was time to pay their child school fees. The woman asked her husband for the money. So the man said he's not doing well financially. He will need his wife assistant to complete the rest of the money. He said he has 310,000 naira in his account and he will send 300,000 to his wife. His wife can bail him out on other expenses. Few days later, when the husband was going to send the money, he decided to send the money at midnight. And guess what? He sent 3 million naira, referencing it as birthday money for the birthday party, Shola. So when the wife woke up early morning around 4 a.m., after a prayer, she checked her phone, the normal thing that people would usually do of reset, and she saw the alert of 3 million naira. But the reference is birthday party Shola. The wife name is Shade, not Shola. So that made her start thinking of the rumor, the gossip, and few other things. Now, if you're the woman, your name is Shadi, not Shola. Would you tell your husband you receive 3 million, or you will be waiting for him to come and ask you? Would you start making a plan B? Would you ask a family to intervene? Do you think the man will come and tell you stories? What do you think? Do you think the man is testing his wife? What if that's what he finally told his wife later, just to pay himself out? As a woman, would you be returning the money back if he demands for it? If he says that's not his money, would you be returning the 3 million back? What would you do in this situation? Are you going to be smart, or you're going to let him outsmart you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What advice do you have for this woman? And for the man, what threat do you think the man was going to play, or he is going to play, on this woman about the 3 million? Okay, guys, I'll stop there. Please don't forget to like this video and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for your time, and I will see you in my next one. Thank you. Right.
Good morning, all. It's nice to have you all here again today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. But right here where I am is morning. So, good morning. It's nice to have you all here again. Today, I'm going to be making red bell pepper sauce, what we usually call ayamase. But it's a combination of red bell pepper, habanero hot peppers, and onions. That's what we basically use for this sauce. But before I start, I'm going to fry some of the meats I'm going to be using. As you can see me doing now, I have the tribe, the cow leg, and the goat meat. That's what I'm going to be using for this recipe. So I'm frying it a little bit now. But before I started frying the meat, I bleached. Like I said, I bleached the palm oil a little bit before I started frying the meat. Sometimes, if you like, you can mix palm oil and vegetable oil, but I use just palm oil. You can see I'm taking out the meat right now. After taking out the meat, I'm gonna start frying my onions. But just to put it out there, for this recipe, they usually use a lot of oil because it needs oil to fry the bell peppers very well. But personally, I don't like using too much oil for my food. So I use the minimum oil that I can because this is going to be a lot of sauce. So as you can see, at the end of the day, you will notice that we don't have extra oil popping out of the sauce. This is the onions frying now. I'm going to fry the onions for about 2 to 3 minutes. After frying the onions a little bit, I'm going to add what we call locust beans. As you can see, the onions is still frying while I'm getting my iru ready. That's locust beans. In a few minutes now, the locust beans is going to come in. Oh, as you can see, this is my locust beans. I just put a handful of it. Just give it a quick stir. Allow for 1 minute, approximately 1 to 2 minutes. This process allows it to bring out its flavor into the oil. At this time, once you add your locust beans into your oil, oh my gosh, you can't imagine the kind of flavor that it gives to this recipe. You can't skip this recipe. You can't skip this process. Then this is crayfish I'm adding to it. Crayfish is the shrimp, the small shrimps, the dried ones. I just blended it and added to it. I just fried that for about 30 seconds to 1 minute. Then I add my bell peppers. As you can see, I already blended the bell pepper behind the camera. So I just added all that. And the bell pepper, like I said, it's a mixture of bell peppers, habanero pepper, and onions. If you like garlic, you can add it to your recipe. But I skipped garlic for this particular recipe. So you continue to stir it at intervals so it doesn't get burnt. After stirring, you leave it for a while. Then you come back to it at intervals so that it doesn't get burnt. You don't want to have a burnt sauce. Just give it some time to fry.
Hello, beautiful people. How you all doing? Thank you so much for everyone that have joined this live stream this morning. I really appreciate you guys. I decided to be playing everyone's video, like instead of just sitting here doing nothing. I decided to play everyone's, like people I see. I decided to play their video while we were waiting for other people to join us on this today's live stream. As you all can see, we have a topic for today. How long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? That is the today's live stream topic. It's more of like a question to everyone. We are gonna be listening to everyone's opinion, what they think about this topic. Yeah, basically to hear what you guys think. Like I always say, I don't come here to do live stream. I don't just come here to or just give a live stream a topic because I know it all. I always do that. Sometimes maybe if I have a conversation with someone and maybe me myself, there's something I need to learn from it, because we all have our own opinion. Sometimes we feel we what we know or what we think is the best, but again, when we hear from others, sometimes we get to learn more and have more understanding about whatever we already know. Okay, so that is today's topic. I already shared a link on the comment section. Please, if anyone is willing to join us on the screen, please feel free to do that. I shared the link on the comment section. If you want to drop your comments on the comment section, you can as well do that. And if you want to call us on WhatsApp, you can as well do that. So today we are all here to deliberate on this topic, to discuss, to learn from each other what we think is the right thing to do, the right time, when to leave and when not to. Okay, because we all know that this thing called marriage is I don't know, like is a lot. Is a lot. Like is a lot. We can't, no one knows it all, and there's no, like they always say, there's no perfect marriage. Okay, but again, when is the right time? When should a woman leave? What should be that thing that will happen that you will now say, oh, this, because this has happened, because this is happening, is a red flag, it's time to leave. So waiting to hear from you guys this morning. I just, while we are waiting, I want to quickly make a shout out to everyone that has come on today's live stream to support me. Thank you so much. May God bless you all. I just want to say a big shout out to Gores Corner. Thank you so much for always supporting this channel, for supporting me. I appreciate you. I know you know that. So also, thank you so much. Expressing my view. Yeah, thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Simply Trisha. Thank you so much. God bless you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And as well as Didis TV, thank you so much for joining this morning. Thank you. May God bless you. Colors of Boma, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your coming. May God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. And also, Anita Dolphin, thank you so much for joining today's live stream. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you for the support. Thank you. I'm super duper grateful. Okay. So yeah, while we are waiting for people's comments, while we are waiting for people's comments, or for anyone that wants to join us here on the screen, I want to just speak a little bit about this topic, right? I know before a lot of things happen, especially back home, right? That no matter what is going on in the marriage, um, we are we're kind of we're kind of worried about a lot of things. We worry more about people than we ourselves that are into the situation, right? Um, Sometimes we're so much worried and concerned about the people in the society. What would they say? We're worried about our family. We're worried about our friends. We are worried about a whole lot of things. And we forget to think more about ourselves, you know. To me, I don't think, sometimes, again, depends on the situation. Maybe you just got into that relationship and you guys just started, and it might be your partner might do something wrong to you. um Depends on the severity, or depends on the gravity, depends on what's how serious the thing is. That is what really matters. And if it's something that has to do with domestic violence and stuff like that, um, to me, I always say it's a no thing. Why? Because yeah, a lot of people have experienced that. They are still very much alive, and a lot have experienced and they didn't live to tell the end part of the story. Okay, so that is why I'm here to say it's not actually it's not actually the I'm just going to stop sharing for now, so we can concentrate a little bit on our topic for today while we go back to sharing once we are kind of done with what we came here for. Okay. So like as I was saying, like I said, depends on how serious the issue is, because like I said, most of them, some people, they went through maybe something that has to do with domestic violence, and later on, maybe with God, everything was later rectified, and the couple became a better couple, and the man became a better person. Yeah, why in some other and or some other people have experienced something like that, and they didn't live to tell their story. They didn't live to make people understand what really happened. So people are just going to start talking about the little that they already know about that relationship. We all know that this thing happened all over the world. It's not something that has to do with Africa. It's not something that has to do with the Asia. It's not something that, it's just worldwide. It happens, okay? But I'm gonna say, back home in Africa, some African country, not all. I always sometimes talk about my country because I've not been to those other African countries, so I know some of those countries, their their ways, the way they do things are quite different from the way we do our things back home in Nigeria. So that's why I kind of speak more about what I know, like where I come from, which is Nigeria, right? So yeah, um we all remember, we know stories that's been going on, stuff like that, like this gospel singer, um I don't know, I can't even remember her name, that sang what's the song again? um it's an Igbo lady. I don't know if anyone can help me out here. So the we all remember what happened. I'm trying to remember her name. when people were talking that she was having issues with her marriage. The family members said they suspected they've been seeing some certain things and all of that, that she never speak up, she never asked for help and stuff like that. Until when that thing actually happened to her, no one was there to, she was not there to actually explain to the world. Okay, Ostinachi, thank you so much. Simply Trisha, thank you. I'm just trying to remember the name. Okay, so she was not there to tell our own side or part of the story that about what truly happened to her, or for her to come up to tell the world that, oh, what my family is saying is true, or what my family is saying is not true. You get, but on the other hand, I believe there might have been some little truth about what the family was talking about, even if maybe all of them were not true, or I believe they might have seen one or two things, right? So in a situation like that, that is why I say depends on the situation. Okay, so if maybe a man or a woman is into a relationship, you go into the relationship, or maybe it has nothing to do with domestic violence, for example, or maybe it's the kind of guy, man that doesn't know how to go out, go to, going out, not just going to club and stuff like that. Maybe going out, maybe for a party, wedding, a birthday celebration, wedding anniversary. Maybe it's that kind of man that doesn't like doing stuff like that. In a situation like that, and if the woman is not happy, I think it will be okay for her to stay a little bit, to try to work on that relationship, because I've had a lot of women testify to things like this. They will say, oh, when I met my husband, he's a very shy person. He doesn't go out. He doesn't speak when he's in public and stuff like that. But today, I can also talk about a content creator on this YouTube channel. What's her name again? Odo Amarachi. I remember one of her video. She was saying that, oh, she said her husband doesn't like camera, is a shy person and all of that. But guess what? All of a sudden, boom, the man have started showing up on the some of the video that she's uploading on the internet, like on her YouTube channel. They are doing it together now. You get, so it means probably she has gone to work on a relationship, maybe to try to make the man understand. Maybe they had a conversation and the man decided to say, you know what, okay, fine, I'm going to support you in this your journey. Okay, so things like that is, I'm just giving an example. These are the little things that we can work on without you having to just leave the relationship when it's things that are, when it has to do with things that are not really serious or severe or that are life threatening. I think it's not enough to just take a walk and say I'm leaving, because again, I said this, how long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? So to some people, they can see it as bad relationship because this man is not supporting whatever I'm doing. Okay, so sorry guys, I'm just gonna get the door. Someone is knocking at the door, please. 1 second. I'm so sorry about that, guys. So someone was knocking on the door and it happens to be a wrong address. In short, you're supposed to go to the next building and not this one. So thank you so much, Clement Treasure, for joining. Thank you. God bless you. So as I was saying, some people are going to see things like this. Maybe, oh, I'm doing something. My husband is not supporting me. and all of that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Clement Rachel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your love. Nkechi Cynthia, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Clement said the network is bad. Oh, so sorry about that. Yeah. So, yeah, like as I was saying, some women or some people, some ladies are going to say this is a bad relationship. You know, this man doesn't support me. He doesn't support what I'm doing. You understand? They is in a way you're going to see that as a bad relationship. There are other little things as well. Or maybe you are in a relationship where you're always trying your best. Just like I will also make another reference to Ifechi's family. She did a video. I watched a video when the one that has to do with when she said a lady, the husband was always complaining, and got to a day that the sister-in-law came into the house and took the brother's wife for a few hours, and they left the kids with the husband. Just for the few hours that they left the house, the husband almost was almost drained, like he was really tired because of how the kids, you know, it's not easy to raise kids, you know, it's a whole lot of work. So things like that. Maybe you have a man that always complain, oh, you're trying to put the home, like to make sure everywhere is okay, you're trying to do the best that you can, but he's always there complaining, oh, you didn't do this, or you didn't do that, always making you feel bad, making you feel down, you know, things like that. A situation like that is not something good. We can as well call that a bad relationship. That is a bad relationship because it can make that woman go into some kind of depression. It's going to make her feel sad whenever the man is coming. It's going to make, like, she just start thinking, oh, he's coming again, it's going to problem, it's going to come and start complaining again. And imagine when the man actually comes to the house, he's actually going to complain. You understand? So yeah, these are the kind of things I'm talking about. Things like this. This one that I just explained is another example of a bad relationship. You get. So like when Gladys Connor, thank you so much. God bless you, sis. Thank you. Like again, like I said about Mommy Fechi's video that she uploaded. In that video, I believe the story she shared when the man spend the hours with the children, I believe that man is going to have a routine when next he goes to work and comes back and see that the house is kind of messy. I believe that man is not going to start complaining and nagging and shouting the way he used to, because now he has experienced it. He has seen it that, oh, it's not easy. Is this what my wife has been doing? Oh, he might not come up to just say to the woman, you know, some men, they kind of had some ego and pride and all of that. He will have this thought within him to say, oh, I think I should just give this whole thing a break. She's trying, it's not easy. You understand? So things like this, for example, is something I'm trying to relate to this topic that we're having today. When you stay, or when you decide to say, oh, because it's complaining that the place is always dirty, so therefore you just want to go, it's not, stuff like that is not enough for you to leave your relationship. That's for me, my own opinion. Okay, it's not enough for a woman to leave a relationship because the man is always nagging. But again, there's a limit, there's a point it will get to. When you've tried all your best and you see it's not working, then you know it's affecting you mentally, emotionally, and otherwise. In order for such things to break you down, then you can decide to leave if the man is not ready to change. Like the story I said Mommy Fechi shared on our channel. Like I said, I believe that man is going to kind of reduce the way he complains about the woman not putting the house in order when he's at work, because he has experienced it. Why will there be a little bit of change? Because the woman, the sister-in-law, I believe they've they've discussed about this whole thing, and I believe maybe the sister-in-law will say, you know what, okay, this is what we are going to do to my brother. Let him experience, let him have a taste of what you do when he's at work, and see how difficult it is. Doing that alone is a sign that you're trying to put your relationship in order. Okay. But when maybe after doing all these things, you left the children with the man, and he still complains, and the complaint is just, is not, stopping, is always complaining, and it's affecting you mentally and emotionally. Maybe when you try, pray over it and talk to one or two persons you feel you can talk to, that he can listen to. And if he's not listening, my dear, and if he's affecting you, like I said, emotionally and mentally, then if you want to move out of that relationship, my dear, is not a bad thing to do, because you have to try to make sure that you're okay. Your life matters here. When the man is not ready to change, you've tried all your possible means, there's no sign of changes or anything, then you can take a leave. Okay, you can take a leave. But you going into a relationship, maybe things just started happening and all of that, then all of a sudden, maybe you just got in there for 1 week, you're in a relationship, in a marriage, 1 week. Relationship I'm talking about today is actually about the married people, like the couple. Okay, maybe you just got married for 1 month, and you see something you don't like, as long as it's not, it has nothing to do with domestic violence, and you just want to run away because of that, my dear, I think there's no perfect marriage, like I said before. Whoever you're starting a relationship with, whoever you're going to get married to, remember that you still have something, like some work to do. There's no perfect man, neither is there a perfect woman. You might meet this man, there might be one or two little things that is not right about him, maybe you don't like. For example, he might be a man, let's give another example. It might be a man that does not like ogbolo soup, like draw soup. There's a soup we call, in my own country, we call it ogbolo soup. Okay, it's like a slimy kind of, we use it to eat fufu. So maybe this man is the kind of man that doesn't like ogbolo soup, and you like ogbolo soup. He likes melon soup, egusi soup. Okay, and you guys are married. You can be making the egusi soup for him, and one day, with love and everything, try to convince him to take a try with your own way of cooking, because obviously maybe the way you are going to cook the bola soup might be different from the way the mom or the ex-girlfriend or the ex-wife, whoever, has been preparing it for him before. Who knows, you might just make yours and he will like it. Before you know it, you will start eating. I remember when I got married, when my mom raised us, she didn't raise us in a way that whenever we're cooking yam, we all know yam, like we don't use salt to cook yam or plantain. In my family, okay, we don't use salt to cook yam or plantain. But I got married to a man that in his own family, he was raised in a way that when they're cooking yam or plantain, they always put salt. But I wasn't raised that way. But after a while, I have to sometimes try to put a little bit. I have to put a little bit for him in order to balance it up. I am not going to say, oh, because I was raised not to eat salt, so therefore I'm not going to be putting salt at all. Sometimes I don't, and sometimes I put little, especially when I know, okay, he's going to eat out of the food. I have to put little for him to, you understand? And there are some other food also that he doesn't like, that I like to eat, that I start making, and at the end he starts eating that food as well. So all I'm saying in essence is that there's no perfect relationship. There is no perfect man there. If you're thinking that, oh, you're going to meet this guy and everything, you've listed everything out, you need a man that is tall, chocolates, that has this, that's God fearing, that one man cannot have all these things that you're talking about. There will still be like It's like you buying a ordering a cloth or ordering a dress online. Sometimes they put the sizes there, but guess what? It happens that sometimes when after receiving your package, your order, you will try it on and you discover that sometimes it's either it's too small or it's too big. So sometimes when it's too big, then you have to, if it's something, you have to take a needle and thread and um just try to stitch it a little bit in order for it to fit in. You can do that. Okay. So leaving a relationship or saying because you just got in, this man does this, so therefore I just want to leave. Like I said, again, it depends on individual preferences, what they really want, what they can take and what they cannot take. For one, I say if it has to do with domestic violence, then for me it's a no thing. Why? Because it's a very dangerous thing. Some people are lucky and some are not lucky. And again, there's the one they call womanizer. We all know what I mean by that. They carry up and down, all those kind of things. It's not everyone that can bear that. Left for me as a person, I don't like that. I don't cheat. I don't need someone that will be cheating on me. So things like that, domestic violence or someone that cheats a lot and he keep doing it over and over again, my dear, it's a no thing. You cannot keep fighting and fighting and fighting all the days of your life. No, because you don't know where your energy can take you to. You don't know where it's going to get finished. You don't know when you're going to get exhausted. You understand? Because sometimes we just feel, oh, I'm strong. Tomorrow anything can happen. When the body wants to break down, sometimes some kind of things that happen to people, it doesn't even give them sign. You're going to hear, oh, this thing happened to this person, and people start asking why, how did it happen? Was this person sick? Well, did the person get any sign before now? And all you're going to hear is no. You understand? So we all have different our strengths are different, our weaknesses are different. So when you go into your relationship, you see it's something that has to that you've tried to work on and is not working outside domestic violence. I'm not Domestic violence is just out of it for me. You understand? If it has to do with some other stuff and you've tried to work on it, and if it's not working, and if it's affecting you emotionally and mentally, my dear, your mental health is very, very important. You should please take a leave. Don't think about what the society, what the people will say, your family. Don't think about what your mother or your father will say. They have done their own. They've been married. They've enjoyed their own, or maybe their marriage wasn't smooth, or maybe they were having a lot of up and down. That doesn't mean that you should get married and start continue from where they stop and inherit the up and down stuff. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves to have a kind of a good life, because our parents went through, or especially our mom went through a lot in a marriage, doesn't mean we should carry it and continue from where she stops. It's not the best. That's not God's will for us. Okay. So here, I don't know if anyone wants to join us on the screen. If you have anything to contribute to this topic today, please, I don't know. I just want to share. I don't know if for any reason you can't find the link. I just shared the link for you to join us up on the screen here, okay? And feel free to drop your comments, what you think about this topic. How long should a woman stay in a bad relationship, please? How long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? Bad relationship, what I call bad might not be what you call bad. That was why I gave a different example. You having a man that is not supporting what you're doing, I might feel, to me, I might see it as something bad. You might say that it's okay. He doesn't like it. Let him just be on his own. It's fine as long as I'm happy. So everything is fine. You understand? Or maybe like the example I gave about the video Mommy Feshi uploaded, that the man that always complains that the woman is not putting the house in order. When he comes, is always complaining, shouting, screaming, and all of that. Maybe another woman might have the strength to accept that, to bear all those kind of things. Another person, maybe me, I might not have the strength to bear all those kind of talk, shouting, and all of that. Some women will just like, it's okay. When he finish talking, he's going to rest. Don't worry, he'll be fine. That is how he behaves. I've heard some women speak like that. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just leave him. That is how he is. I know him. He's my husband. You understand? So, but another lady, another woman might not be able to withstand all those things. There are people that will hear or that will be in such relationship, they will just fall into depression. And we all knows what happens when someone goes into depression. It's not always a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's not a good experience at all. So yeah, I want to know what you guys think. um I just want to quickly say thank you to the people that just joined while I was talking. I know I made a shout out to other people. um I already said, made a shout out to Clement Treasure. Yeah, yeah, thank you so much again, Clement Treasure. Thank you so much. And who else joined us? I think Gladys Corner and Kichi Cynthia. Thank you so much. I appreciate Gladys Corner. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. So I want to know what you guys think, um, your own opinion about this topic. How long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? How long? How long? Is it okay to stay, to just wait for God and God will come and put things in order for us? Or is it okay for us to look at situation and just know what we can take and what we can't take, and make our decision? I would like to know what you guys think. I'm sorry about the noise. It's a car from outside. I don't know what happened. Yeah. So I did said I was going to be sharing everyone's video today. I think I've already shared expressing my view, Didi's TV, and I haven't shared Simply Trisha. I have a lot of people to share their video. While we are just waiting for people to drop their comments, if you guys don't mind, maybe I should start adding or start sharing um, the video. Welcome, Gores Corner. Thank you so much. Okay, let's wait for Gores to add a contribution.
No, keep talking.
No, I was about sharing people's or playing people's videos, right? But again, I just want you to continue. You're welcome. So what do you
Thank
think?
you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I was a bit busy a few minutes ago, so I know you said something that Miss Mommy Fiji.
Yeah, Mommy Fish's story, the story she
Yeah.
shared in one of our videos. Yeah.
Is it the last one?
The one I can't remember
Okay.
the topic though, but I remember I watched the video when she was sharing a story about a man that always complains that the house is always scattered and all of that. That complaints that said the woman is not keeping the house, putting the house in order, and got to a point that one day the man's sister, which is the woman's sister-in-law, came in and just told the brother that, oh, please, they want to go, there's something the wife needs to do for her. So he took the wife to, I think, to our place, and they left the husband and their children
The
in the
children.
house.
So
Yeah.
you
So
know what it is.
yeah, to have a taste of
Yeah.
what he has been complaining
Mm.
about. I think, yeah, the sister-in-law understood all what the brother's
The
wife has
brother.
been going through. And yeah, I believe she wasn't happy because she's a woman as well. I believe she knows what it takes to take care of children and as well puts the house in place. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Even some of them think even if they can't do with that, it's meant for women as the strength, that they have a different strength. Is just something that maybe was embedded in a woman to be able to do, look after children, cook and all that. Some men still have that in they still have that in them. They don't know how to just get that out of their head. They think it's for women. This one is not a man thing. Woman has the strength for it. Well,
yeah,
back to the topic. Um, how long should the woman stay in a bad relationship? Like I said, it depends on maybe how it's affecting the person. Why I say so is, see, if you tap me, if I might feel hurt. Why some they like it? So
yeah,
our would I say our pain tolerance are quite different.
yeah,
It's like we going to the labor room or pushing out. Some people will say pregnancy is very sweet. I like to the get belly.
of
Me, and I
course.
used to say people don't smile when they are pushing out. But you can see some under a few days or hours, they're doing sharp, sharp, sharp.
Yeah,
How it happens to everyone is different. But most especially if you think it will be disturbing someone else around you, I think you need to start considering um to would I say to leave or help to seek for help. You might think you can take it, but if children are involved, a lot will have to do it, because of children, people around them, because they are hurting. If you think you can tolerate it, you still have that thing built in you. What about what is doing to those children? You know, right now, as at the moment, they might not really see it, but it goes a long way. While we see some men of recent, in the past few years, how they were exhibiting those angers or some tantrum, what people don't expect them. Some are actually, um, it was in them from years back, so they haven't really gotten over it. So we have to also consider what that thing is doing to people around us. If you think you can take it, what about the people around you, the children or other people? Your health matter. No one will really like all this for better for worse that we say. I think when it gets to the main point, the last point, or how do I say it, one will have to reconsider the worst. Do you want to go down for this person? So you want to leave. So I cannot really say when exactly, how long exactly, but it is what it does to you, how you can tolerate it, and what it does to the people around you, depending on the people around you, the sensitivity around you as well. Some people, I'm sure if they're in Bodo, they quickly don't want to take too much. But because if they're in a country like ours, do you understand? They will
yeah,
still be able to suck it up more. They can still suck it up for this next 3-5 years or more before they will say, you know what, I am not doing it again. Or in the name of what will people say, but they know they've got support sometimes. So I think it just depends on how you can take it, what is doing to you, if it's hurting you mentally or whatever, and the people around you, then you should start considering um how long should you stay, or should you just jump by it?
mhm. Okay. We are listening. Are you done?
I'm done for now.
So yeah,
When you drop the banger, it's banger here. If you drop another banger, then it might kind of push one up.
yeah. So just it's similar to what I also said. Like I said, depends on how maybe how the whole thing is, if it's affecting you emotionally and mentally, and you have tried your best, like you have put in your best, you're trying, but it's not working, it's affecting you, my dear. You should just you should leave. Guess what? When we say, I know before now back home, we used to have issues with living. We so much care about what people will say, but not anymore. Do you guys notice? Haven't you guys noticed that things have changed? Things are changing these days. Women don't swallow all those things they used to swallow before. You get, like, because these days the women are empowered, most of them are working now, most of them are doing their businesses, because these are the reasons why some are scared to, even if they're going through some certain things, they're scared to leave, because they're going to start asking themselves, how am I going to cope financially? Where will I get money from?
Mm-hmm.
These things are the things that draws them back, like kind of keep them in that position. They are just stagnant there. For me, why they are not okay? They are going through a lot. You understand what I
Yeah.
mean? So yeah, that's it. But these days things are changing. The women, most of them are working and all of that. So like it's not like before anymore. Trust me, it's not like before anymore.
It's not like before anymore. Yes, you're right. I also, I may be wrong, but for me, I think, or would I say my calculation for now, the way I still see it for now is that you see the people, would I say this generation are most of them use the past, the few other people if they've heard their stories or seen, to structure the way they would tolerate some things. In the process, some don't even bother to tolerate. They just kind of work out. They don't even want to.
You're right.
I would say maybe people that were born in the 70s, 60s and all that. Most of them are still doing these maybe what will people say? Let me just say because of the children. I'm just saying you because that was part of how we were brought up.
We're raised, yeah.
It's a bit hard to wash that off. Those that you will see that are actually now practicing, I don't care what they will say. I would say majority of them are now more enlightened. They have more awareness or know how they will get support, or they can support themselves. They've actually kind of upgraded themselves um financially, their work wise and all that, or they've moved abroad where they can, okay, say, if anyone actually asks, is able, want to question them, they will question those people that would you be able to tolerate what I have tolerated in the past years? They have mouth to talk. Where I come from, they will say, one learn more, meaning they now have a reason to speak. You understand?
Yeah.
So I feel that, but the new people, maybe would I say new people? Let's say people from the 90s, I could still say the 80s can still also, they still would think of what people will say as well. But people from 90s, not all of them will. They are learning, and things that they say that they don't to their parents or aunties, they wouldn't want to experience that. They have a lot of people that maybe their uncles are spy or their aunties has also been gone in one process or the other. So it's a learning curve for them.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, because again, like I said earlier on this live stream, we learn by the day. Okay, we learn by the day, and we
Sorry,
most of us even learn from people's stories. You get what I mean? Like that lady, that gospel artist in Nigeria, that I think it was
Osinachi.
Osinachi. Do you know thousands of women that went to like sit down, rethink about their life for that happened, not just in Nigeria, not just in Africa, even other parts of the world. You know, they sat down, they went to like think about their life. And I believe most of them, there are some of those things that the family, the world were saying, most people are going through the same. And I believe some of those people, because of that thing that happened, they made their decision and they decide to run for their dear lives. You get. So like for me, like I said, if it has to do with domestic violence, it's out of it. There's another one that is also very bad, maybe the one that womanize and stuff like that, you know, carry up and down. It's not, most women, they don't like that, though there are still a lot that are in that situation. They are still managing, praying and hoping for change to come. You understand? But again, everyone's strengths are not the
And you
same.
know what? Yeah, you know what? Some people also, it's not like they don't know what to do. They want to leave. They want to, or even if they don't want to leave, they want, let me say, they want a change. Maybe a change in the man, so that things can go well with them, or they just they want something to actually look to not be the same again, in a different way. But because of maybe their family, now we're talking about what will people say. It's not even the people anymore. It is where they come from or where he comes from. So let's say, for example, I have a case there where I'm going to still share. This person is the parent, you know, religious, you know, this church thing. They are thinking of their parent, the slap. They will take it as a slap. They will tell you they will disown you, you know, that kind of a thing. And it does make the other party to capitalize on doing the toxic thing they were doing. You know,
Yeah.
some would have been sat down, say, this thing, I don't like it. But because they know where you come from or where they come from, we don't want to disgrace them. It's going to be a slap. It's going to be a stigma. So they will continue to be putting up the good face. Meanwhile, behind the closed door, there's someone else.
Yeah, that's true. Clement Treasure, thank you. She said she was in Salon. Thank you for joining. Good to have you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Thanks for joining.
Thank God. I don't know if there is noise there because I'm at the road. I just finished my hair for the salon.
Okay.
What is the topic all about? Because I did not read.
You say, how long should a woman stay in a bad relationship?
Relationship or marriage? No, there are two different things. Marriage or normal relationship.
When you say, okay, maybe I'm talking about marriage now. Yeah, marriage is also a relationship. I know what you mean, though. Marriage,
I know.
Courting is still their own relationship. So now we're talking about the married people now. Yeah.
Okay, the marriage aspect.
Yes.
Okay. For me, it depends the situation she's passing through in the marriage for her to stay. You understand? Like for women, they can endure beating, they can endure abuse, like normal abuse, like emotional abuse, they can endure it. Depends on, you know, individual, what they can endure. You understand? So
yeah.
There are some people who can endure emotional abuse, like they can endure like beating, maltreat, all those stuff, even if you tell them to leave the marriage, they will not leave because they see that they can endure it. I don't know if you, for example, like this lady that used to sing before, Osinachi, uh, she said, like the way her sister said before, I'm just using it as an example. Sister said her husband has been beating her for a very long time. Even when they start to have kids, you can see the endure that the lady endured for so long. So can you imagine someone be beating you right from day one that you started having children, and all your children have already grown up a little bit, and you are still in that marriage before she finally died? Depends on individual. Even if you see someone that is in a marriage that is abusive marriage, where the man is maltreating her or cheating on her, even when you advise them to leave the marriage, they find it hard to go. What I would say is, it depends on individual, what individual can endure. There are a lot of women out there who cannot endure, even insult. When they see the man is shouting at them, insulting them, you see them, they are packed their bag, they are go there. They say, no, I can't be in this type of toxic place. Where there are some people who can, endure. So for me, I would say, for my own opinion, I would say depends on individual. You know, that is my own opinion.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you're right. Depends on what you can bear, how long, what's
Yeah.
your, how long your strength can carry you, and all of that. You're right.
Mm.
So yeah, that's it. Still, like what I said before, like you said, there are some, even when you're trying to make them understand the negative parts, or what they are doing now, what is going to cost them later, they don't get to see it that way. So for me, like I said, whatsoever the thing may be, if it's something that is affecting you mentally and emotionally, then you have to do the needful. Okay, you have to do the needful. If maybe you just started and you feel, oh, it's too early to just do something. But again, like I always said, the one I mentioned before is not something you say, let me be bearing, because you might not be there to tell us the later after part story. Like, okay, when I answer, I should wait after 2 months, after 1 month, this not happen. You get. So that one is a no thing that I said. But if it has to do with some other ones, like, oh, maybe like the one I gave example of, oh, maybe he complains you don't keep the house clean, or you don't like sometimes the way you're putting salt in the food is too much. Those other stuff, like if it just happened for the first time, it's not enough to just run away. Like you can try to, you yourself, work on yourself and try to have a conversation. You guys should discuss, have a discussion, talk about the whole situation, and see if things are going to change. But if you keep trying and you see there's no sign of changes, he's not ready to do anything, then you should get ready to go. Thank you so much, GD's TV. Thank you for joining. Good to have you here.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
For me, when I sorry, my voice is not very clear. I have cold.
It's okay.
When I hear people saying they are staying because of the children, it sounds weird to me, because for me, I think otherwise. I might not be totally correct, but I think if you are leaving, if you have to leave, it has to be first because of the children. Because the impact of domestic violence, physical, verbal, and otherwise, on children, we don't really know how far it goes. to build the children. I have an in-law. He's a consultant in psychiatric. He told me that most of the cases that he has dealt with, women's mental health issues, that it's from their relationships and marriages. That a lot of people that he has been counseling, children, has been as a result from them staying with their parents.
Exactly.
In domestic violence relationship. So when I hear people saying, I want to stay because of my children, you are doing those children so much harm. Because these days we are hearing, most of these men are bad husbands. Either we take it or leave it. Most of those men, if you ask them their background, they grew up from families with domestic violence. So take it or leave it, the circle continues. So when next we hear anybody say, I'm staying because of my children, we say, no, you are staying because of your foolishness and selfish interests. Because you want to be a Mrs. So and so. If you are living, you have to live because of your children. So the children will become better tomorrow and their mental health will be more stable. This is my little contribution, my 1 cent, if it does make any sense.
Of course it does. Everyone's opinion is very, very important. Okay. Like she said,
contribution.
Thank you so much. I said this too, like recently I've thought about this whole thing. Like that example she made, right? I've thought about this whole thing. Sometimes they get to say, oh, because of my child, because of my children. Come on. When we always say like that Osinachi now, she's not here to, I believe that might be one of the reasons the religion, some other stuff.
Yeah,
oh, my religion. They will not say, oh, I am a Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, this and that. You understand?
Yeah.
So, but again, you should try to
And
prioritize.
also,
I can hear you, please.
okay, not only because of children, so women stay in marriage because of family. Maybe some family will say, no, I don't want you because if you leave your marriage, you will become a cost from family. Your siblings are looking after you. They don't want to, because I know a lot of family back home in Nigeria that they used to love them, that this family, they don't stay in husband's house, they are cost. A lot of people will say, even when the woman said they want to, leave the marriage, some mother, some family will say, don't go, please bear it, because we don't want it to be a cost that no of our sisters can stay husband and so many people also do it because of financial reason. Maybe they cannot feed themselves, they cannot afford accommodation for themselves, they can't train the children alone. That is why people always advise before going to a marriage, you have to be, financial stable. You have to be your own independent. In case if anything happens, you can easily leave the marriage, because some women are not financial independent. They don't have any where they can't care for themselves, talk of their children. They don't have home. All those things will make some women to endure. Even when they're in pain, they will say, okay, where will I go now? If I want to leave, which house will I stay? How can I afford the rent? How can I afford the feeding? All those stuff also make women to endure when they are in bad marriage. Believe me or not, most of those women you see out there, they endure abusive marriage because they cannot finance themselves and their children. That also keeps them, and also family. Family play a long role in marriage, because if you are in a family that will say no, we don't want you to leave, people will mock you, I would also include pastors. Yeah, pastors also, because they are not left out. Like some pastors that you go as a woman, you talk to your pastor, look at what I'm passing through in my marriage. It would ask you to endure, will preach the Bible for you, do this. Also make some women not leave their abusive relationship. What I would say before, like what I said, depends on what each individual can endure. You know, there are some women who can endure infidelity when their partner is cheating. They even know that their partner is cheating. I have come across a lot of women who are married and even they know their husband side cheat. They will even say, "Ah, my husband side cheat with that too." So a lot of things is going on. The world is becoming more and more crazy. So we just pray for they say nobody is perfect, no partner is perfect. We pray for a good partner, the little one we can endure. But I will not advise any woman to endure maltreat, beating, violence. No, because when you are in a relationship or a marriage where there is violence, there is beating, all those stuff, it can impact to your kids because your kids will grow up to think it's normal to beat, it's normal to bull, not only beating that affects kids, bullying, words.
You're right.
Yeah, even when you see some people, the way they actually would I say abuse, I mean use bad words, is because of how they saw their parent being lashing each other at home. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Was couples, they do have their differences. I'm not saying we don't quarrel, we don't have our time, but we just need to be careful or be mindful that if the
Exactly.
children are around, they can pretend as if they're not hearing you, but they are taping all these
Hello?
things.
Uh,
Yes.
excuse me, I had a call before. I had a call, that's why it
Okay.
ended. As I was saying before, I said because I'm working on the road going on. So as I was saying before, also bullying. Bullying can impact in kids, you know. You see this mental health we talk about, not only beating cause mental health. When you make someone to feel uncomfortable, you bully them by your word. A lot of people do not know that bullying can also affect someone's mental health. When you always bully people, you always say trash about people, you don't allow them to have rest, you don't give them their own space, it can also affect mental health. That is why I don't too much like this stuff of reaction, reacting stuff. I don't really watch it a lot because I feel like, you are just into one person. You are not giving that person a space. I feel like it's bullying. I feel like you can affect the person's health. Sometimes it's good to give people space. Some partners do not know that. They try to bully you. When you have quarrels, they try to, bring your family issues inside your quarrels together. All those stuff can actually affect someone mental health as a married couple. I just pray that this new generation couple they learn a lot because every day we are learning new things every day. They learn a lot and become good. Because I feel like it's a man who bullies his wife or who abuse his wife. I feel like it's not well brought up because a lot of people they are not well brought up. They don't know what is. They think it's normal because the way they brought up, and they think because they are brought up in such way it's normal. Maybe they see their woman or they see their mother and their father beating their mother, so they see it as normal thing to do. And also depends on the lady they dated because I've talked to a guy before who said that used to beat a lady. So I asked her, why do you do this? She said that her past relationship, she were not like, he was not like this, that the lady she were dating before usually like way he beat her. So that is why now he's married, he's beating his wife. So I told her that is very wrong. It's only a coward that can, hit a woman. He said that because women are very stubborn. Sometimes when some people do it like when you beat your partner, you make her, to be afraid of you, which is very wrong. There are a lot of things that into that. But for me, my opinion, I would say, and if any man is watching this live stream, please don't, be a good partner. Don't abuse. Know what you say to others. Know what you say to your wife. Know what you say to your children. And beating is not good. Like, not only beating your words and all those stuff. Try to be a good man. Any man that beats a woman or that violates a woman are coward. Because every day we come out here, we say that how long will a woman stay in marriage? But we are not really coming out to, like this man that these stuff are very, very bad that they are doing. But we always come out to say, no, don't stay in marriage. If we don't keep educating the man to tell them that the things that they are doing are very wrong, how did you expect them to put end to all this stuff? It's not all about fully woman acts in their marriage. It's about educating the man. Let them know that the things that they are doing are very, very wrong. They are not doing the right thing. They are doing the wrong thing. So that the world can become a better world. Not only on the woman side, also in the man. I know that there are lots of women out there who also do the same with the man, who abuse men because they feel like the man is gentle. They feel like the man is very cool, calm. So they also abuse the both sides. Please, if you guys are doing all this, you guys should stop because it's not good. You should stop because it can affect someone later. That is my own conclusion.
Thank you so much, Clement Treasure. Thank you. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Thank you so much. Nkechi Lillian, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. God bless you. Please don't forget to like this live stream. Please like it. And yeah, if you've not subscribed, please do try and subscribe and turn your notification bell on. So whenever we are streaming live like this or I upload a new video, you get notified, okay? And as I'm just going to call Gore's Corner to please, I believe she was about to say something. I believe Clement Treasure didn't know. I think maybe because she said she was on call and something like that. She didn't know. I'm so sorry, Grace. You can continue.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah, I think she didn't know.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I think I'm at the place where. Hold on a minute. Huh? Okay. I was just saying sometimes is maybe what the parents are going to do or what is going to how it's going to affect them could be why some are decide to still stay. Of course, I don't know, maybe it was Clement Treasure that was saying when some people are saying is their children. We already talked about, okay, think of how your action is going to affect the people around you. Some children, of course, they will be verbally they have would I say verbally loose any single thing. They're already lashing you. It is the way they see, sometimes the way they see their parents, going off and no. So even when they are in their room or they pretend as if they don't know what is going on, depending on how strict the parents are in their house with the children, but they could tape what is happening. So they practice some of these things out there. Some don't, but when they grow up, they expect that if their mom can tolerate it, then you should be able to take it. You know what I mean? Some men, all these their ups and downs, they believe that since their mom were able to cope, so who are you? They will say, my mother can do this one, my mother this one, she gave birth, she's still doing this one, she's still doing that one. Like, maybe you are also a woman, get that kind of, because it is what they notice their parent, their mom or people around them when they were growing does. So it becomes a norm. It's a normal thing. That's where some men could think that it's a woman thing. The woman have special strength to look after the children, like the one that Mommy Fiti was explaining, that the sister had to come and take the wife out before he realized how stressful. The same story that I've heard before, but the man was saying that kind of strength God gave it to the woman, not a man. What a man can do, there are some things that men has the strength for. It's not that kind of looking after kids, or being in the kitchen. So it all depends. But things that these people, most of them see, they feel, of course, you should be able to take it. Even if they go out and they get drunk and they come on, they lash you, they expect that you should be able to suck it in, because their mom took it, was able to kind of keeping up the face. And in the morning, if you ask her, is she okay, she will laugh. You say, what happened to your face? They will tell story. They are used to telling tales. I've heard of a person who people knocked on their door. She didn't know it would be a visitor. Maybe she thought it was a postman or whatever. And when she opened the door, they saw her face. What happened? She started telling tales. Even after they left, the man went back to her to say the tales that she was telling was not she didn't paint the picture well, that those people could suspect him. You see, he's not trying to take what's it called for?
Responsibility.
It's like he's not saying, and the way you were saying it, you for even make him this way, like they could suspect that maybe you're lying. That he's trying to make himself look good, like, because it's your duty, it's our duty to paint it that no, I fell on the stairs. No, now my pikin he do his head back, he can't eat me. That like you didn't paint it where you said it's just you woke up and something eats you. That is not is you for talk say, you see, you for talk say na pikin. Why would you parent? Who is there? That was what his parent was doing. So they knew that they cook up a very nice one that people will kind of really get. So these are some of these things that we're complaining about men. I'm not going to say it's too much of their fault, but it's just because they didn't work on themselves. That's why they believe, as a woman, if their mom can do it, how come you can't do it? They are looking for their mom in you. Do you understand? They're not looking. It's the law. Some will say my mom can cook better than you. Or I want you to be able to cook like my mom. They are looking for their own mother in that lady. It's not like it's the lady themselves that they want. They are looking for the version of their mom in that woman. And once they don't get those things, they will start nagging or complaining, and fight starts. I stop there for now.
Thank you so much. You all have said a whole lot of you've brought out a whole lot of points about this topic. Thank you so much. So thank you for everyone that have joined us on today's live stream. Once again, I just want to give a shout out to everyone. Thank you, Gores Kona. God bless you for always supporting me. Thank you, expressing my view. Colors of Boma, thank you so much. I know you said you're on your way traveling. I can understand. Thank you so much. And Simply Trisha, thank you so much. I don't think she's still here, but again, I really appreciate the support. They were here, they've been here since. And Anita Duffy, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Clement Treasure, thank you so much. And thank you for joining my membership. Thank you so much, guys. This channel is monetized. Please, if you want to support this channel, you can support in different ways. You can support by sharing my video. You can support by liking. You can support by super thanks. As I'm live, you can support by super chatting. You can also support by joining my channel membership. Channel membership is a way of supporting a channel or someone. It's a monthly thing. So you just go into the join click on the join button, you see it on my channel. It's going to show you different amounts. There's 199 cents and stuff like that. It's just anything you can support this channel with. And it's when you do that, it's going to be for 1 month, and you can subscribe for more than 1 month. And once you do that, you feel, anytime you feel you want to unsubscribe, you can always do that at any time. It's not forever something. It's not something that you do and you cannot undo. You can undo at any time you want to. Okay, thank you so much once again, Clement Treasure. I appreciate you. And Gladys Corner, thank you so much. Nkechi Lillian, thank you so much. God bless you all for joining. So I don't know if anyone is here to join us on the screen to drop their own comments. Please, there's a link that's that I shared on the comment section. You can see the one that have streamyard.com that has something like that. Just click on it. It's going to take you all the way. You don't have to be a content creator for you to be able to join us here, okay? You can just be someone that is supporting me, or you are not a content creator. It's okay. You can also join us. Another way you can join us, we have a WhatsApp number displaying on the screen. You can call on through the WhatsApp number. The phone is here. Everyone here are going to hear what you have to say. We just put the phone on loudspeaker. That's another way if you don't want to go through all these steps. Stacy Pinky, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comment. Bliss, thank you so much. She said, what have I missed? You've missed. So today we are just discussing on the topic that says, how long should a woman stay in a bad relationship, which is in a bad marriage? Okay. If you want to, I was explaining, if you want to use the link to join us on the screen, the link is right on the comment section. Just click on the link. It will bring you all the way to the screen, or you can use the WhatsApp number displaying on the screen. You can see the one that have Tro_live246. There's a WhatsApp number that you can call that as well. The phone is right here, and everyone are going to listen to what you have to say. Okay. Yeah, that's for that. While we are waiting for other people's comments about this topic, I will be sharing or playing most of the content creator here. I'll be sharing some of their videos, especially maybe the one I haven't watched, so people can see them, see what they do, and you can give them a follow if you like what you see. Okay, please just stay with us while we are still on this topic. Stacy Pinky, say thanks. Thank you so much. God bless you. So I'm gonna be sharing. I did this TV. Who else is here? I think I should go for. First, I will just do Clement Treasure. She did something. So Clement Treasure, she does skincare. She do cooking videos sometimes as well. Yeah, as well as YouTube street topic, like stuff about YouTube. So this is Clement Treasure, guys. The lady that was speaking is on the screen. This is our channel. So I'm just gonna pick a video. How I cure my hormonal egg. Okay, let's play this. I haven't watched this one. I think I didn't give a like to what's it called? Clement Treasure, and yeah, no, Gores. Sorry, guys. I think I didn't give a like to Gores video. I don't know. How to get rid of. Okay. So, can you guys see the shirt? Okay. So while that is playing, I just want you all to, if you have anything, this is just playing, by the way, it's okay. Ara Vlogs, thank you so much for joining. please feel free to join us here. Drop your comments. It's about, the topic is how long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? So for me, I said, sorry, Clement Treasure, can I mute you for a few minutes? I don't know if it's you or Boris.
Okay, mute me.
Is it you or Gores?
No.
Okay, it's Gores. Okay. So the topic is how long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? That's what we are treating today. And I did said earlier on that it depends on the situation, or rather the severity of what is going on. So for me, I said if it has to do with, for example, domestic violence is a no-no thing. If it has to do with some other stuff, and maybe you just got married and you're seeing some stuff you don't like, you can try to see if it's something you can work on. You guys can have a conversation to see how things can be rectified, or how you can work the whole things out, to make the relationship to be in a better place. So, but if it's something that is affecting you, like you've tried all you can, or maybe you don't even have the energy to stay for too long, and it's affecting you emotionally and mentally, my dear, please, you just have to do the needy, okay, or the needful. If you want to go, you can go, because a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff that has to do with mental health issue, that has to do with depression and all of that. No one wants to be in that position. It's not something that anyone wants to have a taste of. It's not good. It's a bad experience. Okay. So if you're in a relationship, like, you see that you've tried your best, you've tried to work things out, it's not working for you, please don't, just try and help your soul, help yourself, save yourself. Like we were saying, some people, some of us here, we're saying that some women do say, oh, let me stay because of my children, or because of my child, and all of that. My dear, there's nothing like because of my child. Okay, if anything happened to you, that child of yours is going to be 100% okay. So you have to save yourself. It's when you're okay that you'll be able to take care of your child. If you're not okay, you can't do much. You can't do it. There's no two ways about it. You have to make sure you're in a better place. You're okay, so you'll be able to take good care of your children or your child. Okay, so that is basically what we've been discussing. Bliss, you said, what have I missed? So that is what we've been discussing. And Didi's TV came up here to give her own advice, what she thinks about the topic. And Gores Corner also did, as she said a lot, and Clement Treasure did a lot too. And this is my own take on this topic. If it's affecting you mentally and emotionally, my dear, it means that is the right time to do something, to do the right thing. You understand? That is the right, and it doesn't have to be with the time. Like, it doesn't have to be with like, maybe you have to stay for 10 years, 5 years, 15 years. No, you can. It depends on your strength, like Clement Treasure said. It depends on what you can bear. It's not like Clement's strength our strengths might be different from my own strength. You understand? My own strength might be different from Gores Corner's strength. So there are some people, they don't like shouting. They don't like it when a man talk down on them, like always attacking them, using bad words on them. They don't like it. It affects them a lot. So when things like this are happening, you feel it's affecting you, my sister, you have to help yourself. It's not a do or die affair, because I know some people feel marriage is it's an achievement I've achieved. Because I've achieved this thing, I don't want to let go. If it's affecting you, please, if it's affecting you, you have to do the right thing. Do the needful, please, okay, and save your soul. All right, because when anything happens to you, when you buy now, the man is going to definitely get someone else. It's only we women, God forbid, that when a woman husband spy, you will see that some of them will just stay for the rest of their lives. But guess what? The men, let's go check. If we should measure it, the percentage of women that have waited for the rest of their life is like 95, and the men is like maybe 6 or 7. They just go ahead. Life goes on. You understand? So you don't have to just give up yourself just like that. I think all these things also have to do with self-love. When people don't really love themselves, when they don't prioritize themselves, when they take other things before them. I see some women, they will make food, they've not eaten, they'll say, no, now my oga on be this. And they are hungry, they've not eaten anything, but they are preparing it, saving it for oga. It's not as if, okay, you're saving it that when oga comes, that you will eat it together. If it's like that, it's a very good thing. But now, when oga comes, you are not even part of it. It's just specifically for oga, and you feel your tummy is okay to have ulcer and all those kind of things. And to you feel you're showing love or something. I don't know. I don't see things like that as love. I see them as foolishness. Okay. So yeah, right now, guys, we are playing Clement Treasure's video. And we are going to be moving on to, once this video is I just want to show, I don't think we'll be able to play everything because of time. Because of time, please. I don't think we'll be able to play everything. How many minutes have I played out of this video? At least I think I've played over 5 minutes. Yeah. So yeah, now we're going to be going to another person's channel. We just want this to go round. I'm going to be playing Simply Trisha. No, Simply. Do I have that? I hope. Let me be sure about spellings. Spellings are different. Okay, Simply Trisha. Simply Trisha TV. Okay, let's see. Okay, guys, this is Simply Trisha.
Please, can I say something? Can I say something, please?
Okay. Yeah.
About this playing video of a thing. Can you be playing short? Maybe for you to play someone long video, you just play short video, like YouTube short.
Okay.
Because it's not
good idea.
Yeah. Because playing normal video and you are clicking out of it may give you two signal that the video is not enjoyable, may affect someone's attention. Just play short instead.
Okay. So yeah. So let me see. So this is Simply Trisha, guys. This is Simply Trisha. Okay, and I'm gonna be showing another person's. Who else do we have here? Who else do we have here?
You haven't done Call of Boomer and
okay, thank you so much. I was about going I was about going all the way. Okay, Colors of Boomer. Or let me play Anita first. Okay. Anita Dolphin. Dolphin, am I right?
Yes, Anita Dolphin. Yeah, you are right.
Okay. I don't know. Oh yeah, these are pretty face. Pretty Anita Duffy. Nice name, huh? So I don't know why. Okay. Okay, now I know why it's not. So I'm not gonna put the, I don't know if there's music because on shorts you can play music, those music. So I don't know if there's anything on some of these shorts. So guys, this is Anita Duffy. I just played one of our shorts. Did I like this already? Okay. What's this though? What's this? So this is Anita Duffy.
Something pudding. She did some
Pudding. Okay.
yes.
Colors of Boma. Colors of Boma. Colors of Boma. Okay. Yeah. Guys, this is Colors of Boma when she was doing her graduation there in the UK. Look at that sexy mama. Look at sexy mama. Nkechi Cynthia, yeah, then Gladys Corner. I think I saw someone else. Yeah. Look at that. Oh my God. This is Colors of Boma, guys. So we are going right to Nkechi Cynthia. Nkechi. Okay.
Nkechi Lillian. I don't know if this one is a YouTuber.
Oh, okay. I don't think so either. I don't think so. Nkechi Cynthia, I've not even subscribed to you. Oh my God. How? Can I ask a question, guys? If you can hear me.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's about YouTube Street, right? I kind of a little bit confused here. When, like we always say that when we show love to people and they return that love to us by coming to support our channels, right? And the next day everything disappears. Is it that the people actually do it by themselves, or is YT that does that? Because
Some, like some.
Because I've seen some people that I know that I've supported. Sometimes I no longer see them. I don't know if it's something, I don't know. I can't remember doing that myself. But I'm sure of some persons, one or two, and I no longer get anything from them. I don't know why.
I faced the same thing. Remember I was complaining a while ago that I know I have watched a video a couple of times, even comment, but by the time I start searching for them, I will see it as, when it's showing, you see the subscribers and is in black and it wants you to subscribe. And I know I've subscribed once or twice. So I think maybe YouTube just they do what they like.
You've experienced that too, right?
Many
Because
times.
I don't know. Yesterday, Grace Corner, yesterday, all the people that supported that channel, you know what I mean? Everything is gone. All of them, like for real. Gladys Corner.
All of them?
All of them are gone, apart from maybe you. All of them are gone.
Okay, we'll check after.
I think because they do not watch the video properly. Because when YouTube don't like support me, I support you. That is why when 10 organic people watch you, your revenue will go high. When 50 people that are YouTuber like you watch you, you have to have low revenue. Why I'm saying this is because there are some of my video that have 200 view and my revenue is very very poor. And there are some of my video I have like 90 view. The revenue is high. I, I will come to think I've said it multiple times to my friend. I will say, so this video has low view. How come the money is high? And this one have a high view and the money is very, very low. Why? Because people are not watching that video. Because YouTube wants you, like, when someone comes to your channel for the first time, at least the person should watch 2 of your videos. That is why we always say don't watch short as if you are a YouTuber. If you watch someone short and subscribe for them, YouTube are definitely going to remove it. That is why you try to watch, like me, if I want to subscribe for somebody and I want the subscribe to stay for that person, I will watch their long video, like 1 minute long video. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I watch like 1 minute long video. I will start for the starting and finish. Then I will watch 2 of that person's short video because short is very easy. Some people ask like 15 minutes short, like 15 seconds short, like 3 seconds short. I will go to that person's channel, even if that short is for 3 years ago. I will go to that person's short, look at the short that has a very short second. So I will watch that person 2 short compared to that 3 video I watched. Then I will subscribe for that person so that it will feel like I love that person. I enjoy that person's video. You understand? But a lot of people who are looking for this banana of a thing, they don't do that. They just go to your video, and it's even good before you subscribe. Make sure you watch the video to the end.
They don't
just
listen.
start video. Don't just start video and you start video. You don't even know what the video is all about. You like. Do you also notice that YouTube also remove like those people who like someone's video before they know what the video is all about? YouTube remove them because they are fake. They are not real. How can you like a video that you have not watched? So YouTube remove them. Only on live stream you can just like. You can just like live stream because as you are liking, you are seeing everything that is happening. But if it's a normal video or it's a whole video, you don't have to like before you don't know what the video. You have to watch the video for some point, know what the video is all about before liking. And now I don't know if it's a rumor, but something I heard shortly by a YouTube CEO. He said he used to work alongside with YouTube. He said now what YouTube do, they remove subscriber count for your subscriber. If they see those people are not active in your channel, they don't watch you for a very long time, so they try to remove those subscriber counts out. And also, if some people, YouTube is sending notifications to such people, maybe they ring your bell and YouTube keeps sending notifications to them and they are not watching your video, YouTube would also off their notification bell. I don't know if it's true, but one thing I believe that make me believe is true, because I have another Gmail account that I use on YouTube, my main Gmail account. So yesterday, I logged into that Gmail account because I also use it to subscribe to myself. When I go to my notification tab, I see that I didn't see any notification about me. That means YouTube have been sending that email notification for so long, but no clip. Because of that, they stopped sending that email notification. I went to my channel to see if my notification is off. I see that my notification was not off. because that channel have not been watching my video for very long time, like 1 year. That I have not been watching 1 year or 6 months ago. So YouTube off the notification bell automatically. It's not off on my channel, but it's off automatically. Anytime I upload, YouTube don't send notification to that email. And this is what that they say is going on now. And that is the reason why a lot of people is getting low view now. Because YouTube are not sending notification to people. So how will people watch your video? If your video is not recommended, in YouTube is not pushing your video on home page, how did you expect to get view? You can't get view. Because if your video is being pushed to home page, that is when you will get more traffic, like people will see your video, like it and watch it. But if YouTube are offering notification because people are not coming to watch your video for a very long time, and YouTube are not pushing your video on community on home page, so there is no way you can see view. The only way you can see view now is doing searchable content. If you are doing content that is searchable, that has low competition, that is when you will see a view. That is why there is low view everywhere. Because when the CEO was talking, I was like, no, all these lie people, they don't start again. That's so that they lie. But when I say, may I check this my email, if it's really true or it's a lie. But I see something that I've not been receiving notification. And I would also ask you, true light, have you been receiving notification about my short, my YouTube short? Because I asked my girlfriend yesterday and she said no.
No.
Short video.
No.
I know how many people on this YouTube street, even Gores, I don't receive a notification for short. Why? Because YouTube see that because I'm not a short viewer, they don't have to send me notification. And that is the problem that is causing a low view. Some short, like this particular short you are watching on Gores, I've not seen it. I don't see notification for short. I only see notification of long video. And that is the reason why people are also having low view on short. Because if people are not getting notification for short, because there are sometimes I would just like to, watch short. I will go to short feed. If I go to short feed, I will be seeing people I don't even know. I'm not subscribed for my life. I will say, but all those our YouTubers, when would they do YouTube today? I don't even see their short. I will be wondering, like, what happened? Why I'm not seeing all these people? You see your short feed now. You have so many people you subscribe for, right? You ring their bell. This short feed is not showing my short. It's not showing Gores short. It's showing other people entirely showing their short. And that is the main problem. Because a lot of people have been saying,
yeah, go ahead.
A lot of people have been sending YouTube a lot of email about this stuff, this notification of a thing. Because I have used 2 people's phones to check. I see that YouTube are no longer pushing notifications, and which is a very, very bad idea. And they are not pushing your video. So how are you going to grow your view if YouTube are not pushing your video out there and they are not sending notifications? You are just in between. So if someone wants to watch you now, someone will always click on your channel to see. And like I want to watch, for example, Stagores short video. I will go to our channel to watch her short. That is crazy for me.
Yeah.
So I don't have to receive notification. And that is the problem that is going on now on YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Arab Vlogs, thank you so much. Diddy's TV, thank you for coming back. And Simply Trisha. Kechi Cynthia, thank you for coming back. Just to say hello. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Clement Treasure. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you. At least we're able to join us today. I know most times you're busy, and the time difference too is another thing. People go to work, and again, please, sometimes that is why for we the content creators, sometimes when you see that someone you're kind of close to, you notice the person haven't watched your video, it's not because sometimes they don't love you or they don't care. Again, we can have too many notifications at a time. I was talking to someone about 3 days ago or so. I had almost 200 notification on YouTube. Those are some of the people. Those are people that just uploaded that day, like a day to that day, and the day I saw them, the notice. I didn't go to YouTube to do anything. That's for a few days. So I saw all this notification. My dear, how am I going to start watching all of them in one day? Almost 200 videos. It's not possible. So sometimes what you can do, even if you can't watch the person's video, you can sometimes just go and super thanks the person. You can, if the person is live, you can just go and super chat the person. All these things are still way of supporting. You understand? Because I remember Mama said something like this some time ago, and now I begin to understand why she made that statement. And it's true. It's not all the time you'll be able to. I can say for sure that I haven't watched all Clement Treasure's video that she has uploaded for the past 2 weeks. I've not watched all of them, but I know I watch. And sometimes I watch and I forget to make a comment. And we, the content creator, that's the only way the person will know that, oh, you visited. You understand? So I don't like just opening a video, then I'll just drop a comment and run away. I like to watch. Sometimes I watch and I don't drop a comment. You understand? So we should all try to understand. It's not easy, but God is going to make it easy for us all. It's a journey, it's a gradual process. Okay. I just want to say thank you so much for everyone that have supported this live stream. Thank you so much. I do not take this love and support for granted. Thank you so much. I just stopped sharing because I think I've shared everyone's channel. Or am I missing out anything?
Why this StreamYard is not showing my face? Look at the showing Sister Gore's face. Now it's not showing my own face.
It has to do with your Gmail, my dear. You have to go.
No, Aviva, you need to put Aviva picture on there, like Aviva thing. That's what I did.
Yeah, you can do it on your Gmail too.
Yes, my Gmail has photo.
I did my own Gmail both ways. It didn't work until when I did the picture on StreamYard itself.
So maybe
because I don't do
on StreamYard. I did on Gmail, and that is the picture you guys can see there. I choose the picture I have on my profile for my channel. Then I choose that same picture for my Gmail. Because I remember before I wasn't showing naturally, but I did it through my Gmail, and it's showing now. So I believe when I turn this webcam off, you can see that it's showing that's my profile picture. So that's what I did. I don't know. Maybe depends. You can try that.
No, my Gmail has picture already. Because if someone sends me mail if YouTube always send me mail, I always see my picture. So I think it's because I've not signed up for StreamYard. That's why.
Really?
Maybe that.
Maybe I don't know. I've not really noticed that. Like, yeah. So
because when I do this join together live stream, there's join together live stream now in YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it free?
Yeah, YouTube has joined together, but you can only invite one particular person. Maybe if you do, yes, you see what I did when Laurentia went live. So he sent me the link. So the link, he said me, if I want to super chat, I will leave the live stream. I will go and super chat, then I will come back. So if you want to have multiple guests, what you are going to do is just like in live in this stream here. Now, if people are too much quiet, some people have to leave for other people to come. So
it's not like that for YouTube, no? How many
yes,
people
is that on YouTube? Only one person. So if that one person, for other people want to talk, that one person has to step down to allow others to talk. But
No,
it's
but the
cool. I
question
love
is,
it.
can you do go live together? For example, you and I going live, as in we go the same time, schedule the same time, and on your channel, it shows to your people that you're live, and on my channel, it shows to my people that I'm live. Does it work that way?
No, not that way.
Oh,
If
okay.
you want to go, it's like invite live. If you want to go live, maybe 2 people, you have to schedule it that you want to go live. But it will be good for like if you want to, feature someone in your channel, like maybe Gore's Corner, you want to feature her in your channel. Both you guys want to, you want to introduce her to your audience for your audience to go and support her. It's very good for that. If you want to, because a lot of YouTuber who needs people who always do that feature stuff, they always use that YouTube live. It's very good for me. I've tried it. I tried it on my birthday, and Loresha also tried it on her birthday. It's very nice. So just that schedule it, and they will give you a link. That link you will send to someone. Anybody can even be a guest, even if it's your sister. If the person doesn't have YouTube channel, can be your guest. All you need is to copy that link you send to that person, maybe whether Gmail or anything.
It's the same with StreamYard, yeah. You do that on
Yeah, but
StreamYard,
StreamYard,
then you go live together on StreamYard too. But you have to subscribe.
but that StreamYard, you have to set your ad in that day that you went live. It's not like YouTube, you set everything, just go live. Your ad has started playing. But in StreamYard, the day that you are live, you will set it. So you also need the multiple devices.
No. You can set your ads before you go live. When I'm scheduling my live stream, like I did this ads yesterday along with when I was scheduling my live. So I did the scheduling. So I went to my channel, went to the studio, and I turned the monetization on. So you can do a day. You don't have to be live first before turning it on. Because I don't yeah. I do it before coming live.
Because that day, Rosemary, I think it was her birthday. She said, I'm not only avid, the hearing for a lot of people say, if you use StreamYard, the ad doesn't play. You have to turn the ad on when you are live streaming. Like when you are live streaming now, you have to turn the ad on for it. I think when I entered this live stream, I didn't know if ad play. I don't really know.
There's ad. Yeah, there is. I turned it on. I'm sure about Gores.
Yeah.
Did you see any ad? Because I saw ad on my end. I know
because I was already on before it started.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I left the place, so I just started. I saw you just coming in, but maybe I did. You've started before.
But the others have been doing. Haven't you been seeing ad like when you join me?
I do.
Yeah, so I do it before. Like I do it as like let's say I schedule live for I'm gonna do live in the next 1 hour, 5 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. I'll schedule that. Then I just
but the day of my birthday, did you watch my video? I don't know if you watched. There was a particular. I don't know if StreamYard has it on YouTube. When you are watching, like now you are live streaming, people can definitely see ads popping down of this place that is showing your contact, ad will be popping, out. Even Rose asked me that time.
On YouTube, you're saying?
You,
I think it depends on the setting
yes,
you chose. There are some settings.
on YouTube.
Okay, on YouTube. No, I've not seen that on StreamYard. I don't know.
There are some
Yes,
settings where, okay.
Yeah,
no,
I've not seen that on the StreamYard. I only know that it only happens when you're joining the live stream. Like you're joining you, even if you're not coming up on the screen, but you just want to open it. Like, okay, let me join this person. The ads, if it's on already, it's going to show. But there was a time I didn't know how to do all those things, so I just go do my live, and once I'm done, I will now go and turn it on my YouTube studio. Or later, when I discover, when I find out how to do it, I turn my ads on before the show time. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much.
I think since last 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, YouTube has this feature where when you are going live, ads can be playing. People will be watching you, ads will be playing. Sometimes you will be on top of your video. It will just be playing instantly.
I've not really noticed that you're saying. No.
Yes, even on my birthday, the people ask me, said, do you people notice that ad is playing even when this video is running? Not clicking out and clicking in. Ad was visually playing. So I told them that is new YouTube feature. You know that YouTube have low this monetization stuff. This like they have taken away one like this what they call it from this bumping ad. I think they have removed that specific ad. It's no longer, it's only on skippable and not skippable now. They have removed a lot of ads from YouTube. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, there's still bumpy ads. So I saw bumpy ads on your video.
Yes, but they eventually removed that tab on YouTube. I think it's now the
your latest video, the one you just posted about people. What was the topic? I watched that video this morning when you were talking about the dead channel and all of this stuff.
Yes.
Did play a bump up or bump in ad played on it. I saw it. Yeah. So thank you so much, Clement Treasure. I'm really grateful. Thank you for coming to show your support. I appreciate you once again. Gores Corner, thank you so much. Every other person that came here, everyone, Ara Vlogs, Stacy, Pinky, Kechi, Cynthia, Simply Trisha. Oh my God, Chistal is just coming. Chistal, are you coming to the table?
You landed late.
Oh my God. So thank you, Chistal, for coming. I appreciate you. Do you have anything to just share with us, Chistal, before we end the live stream? The topic says, how long should a woman stay in a bad relationship? Do you have anything you want to say? There's a link on the comment section. You can use it to come up here if you just want to quickly tell us what you think about the topic, or if you want to drop it as a message on the comment section, please feel free to do that. Yeah, before we end the live, you're welcome. I understand a lot of people are working and busy with one or two things. And again, a lot of people are live. I got a notification. There are people that I'm also supporting. They are live right now, and I'm here. So I understand. You say, I know I'm very late. Laugh out loud. Yeah. So yes, let me know if you want to come up or if you're okay. If you want to drop your comment. You want to use the WhatsApp number to reach us, to call us. Either of them is okay before we end the live. Thank you so much. Guys, like I said before, you can support this channel by joining my channel membership. It's something you can do if you want to. I really appreciate if you do that. There's a super thanks, there's super chats, there's super thanks stuff. Everything is ready. The channel is monetized. So in case you're wondering on how you can support, these are ways you can support. Like my videos, turn on the notification bell on my channel, and yeah. God bless everyone. Amen. Thank you, Clement Treasure. I didn't know you've left the screen. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So Style is not, I don't think she's coming on the screen, but it's okay. Let us know. I'm gonna be ending this live. I'm just waiting for you to.
Is it Chista or Chisom you said earlier?
Style.
Oh, I thought you said Chisom.
It's Chista. Oh. She did drop a comment.
As soon as
she's alive.
It is well.
Before it gets late, right? She's Style. Exactly. Exactly. That's what we all think, Chistyle. Exactly. You said it all. Yeah. Why she's alive when there are some red flags, you see some things are not okay. You just have to borrow some legs and add to the ones you already have, and you vamoose or you whisk. Or you batata where you lay. Clement Treasure, do you understand what I said? Clement Treasure, when you see that things are not working and it's kind of not safe for you, you batata where you lay. I don't know if Clement Treasure. Simply Trisha, I don't know if she's here. These are the people that understand. Or Gores, do you understand what I said? You batata where you lay.
No batata one now.
That's how you lay. Oh my goodness.
I know batata where you lay.
She said yes before it gets late though. Yes, so thank you guys. 2 minutes more to go. Thank you everyone. I'm happy to have you all here today. Hey, Clement Treasure is here. Thank you. She said yes, so you run away. She understands me. I know Simply Trisha will understand her, so it's only Gores that doesn't understand. Don't worry, I will teach you.
No problem.
I'll teach you on the other side what it means to batata where you lay. Yeah. More people are joining us. No, it's only a woman who is alive that can call married. Okay, I can become married. Of course. Of course, you're right. I don't know for what reason. Today I didn't display any comments on the screen. Did you notice that? I didn't display.
I think because we're doing videos and also
carried away. Yeah. And Chista is just coming. We don't have much time to. Would have shared our channel too. We'll be sharing other channel. We have.
I'm sure she has shots.
I don't know if I can quickly do that. Please. Let me see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna. Chista. Oh, not Shiko. She. Oh my goodness, it's not chick, it's chi. Oh, am I wrong? Is it not she?
It's chi. CHI.
Yeah, I'm right.
Then space and styles.
Yeah, I found it. I found it. So I'm just gonna quickly, we're almost late now. Running out of time now. Quickly share our dear sister Chill Styles. Oh my God, all this, I don't know which should I pick from here. let me focus on the one I feel like having right now. What's this? Is this egusi soup? Are you going to learn this recipe? What's this? Oh, it's egg. Oh, and that is
It's egg
yeah,
and
sauce.
spinach.
That leaf there is called what's it called here? I don't know what's going on. It's not spinach, it's called, that's what we call it here. Chistel, can you remind me? Veggie and egg sauce. What's this leaf called again? I'm trying to remember. Kale, thank you. Kale leaf. That's kale leaf. Yeah. Kale. That's kale. It's so healthy. Trust me. Very, very. It's a little bit bitter. Little bit. The taste is different from spinach or spinach. So yeah, guys, that is Chistel. Yeah, a lot of yummy looking recipe on a channel. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining. I really do appreciate you. So that's Chistel. So Chistel, that's what I do. I try to do this, and I think one of these days I'm gonna do grow live stream. I think this is also going to help some of us that are still trying to get up there. And then I'm going to be playing full video. I will try and do a live stream. Yeah, she said it's almost like pumpkin leaf. Yeah, but excuse me, doesn't taste the same. It's a little bit, not like bitter, but it has this almost like bitter taste.
Sometimes I use it for my egusi. If I want to cook, I just go to store and buy the kale and use it.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It's very, very good, healthy. I love it. Yeah, sometimes I add it to my smoothie too. I do that. I eat
Yeah, very good for the smoothie. That and spinach, baby spinach.
Yeah. So please, if you've not thumbs up for the like, please try and do so before you leave. Okay, thank you all so much. I'm going to be ending this live here. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. See you at the other side.
Thank you all. See you next week. Okay, see you all next week. If you know you have something you want us to discuss as well, you can please send me a message on my channel. I have a phone number there too, and I have an email. There's something you want us to discuss, you know, just let us know. Send in your message. Even if, be it a personal stuff or YouTube questions and stuff. Yeah, we can all treat it together. Okay. Thank you all so much, and bye. I'll see you next week, Tuesday. Bye for now.